Slightly related to the motion kit, 2 weeks ago, JP also got the last kit, which is the Apothecary kit. And with the Apothecary kit now, all 8 kit has been revealed. So technically it is possible for one day in the future for us to have all 8 kit in the team. So it's like Octo kit Traveler or something. Rique, the motion kit. In JP, he's very bad, and right now, even when compared to Nephti, right? At least Nephti got good torch point 6-star buff in JP, but with Rique already has torch point and 6-star, and comparing that to Nephti who got the same thing, Rique is the worst memory traveler character in JP currently. And so, therefore, Ian decided to buff him so that he become more playable, except that he isn't, he is bad to the point where the buff isn't enough to make him top tier on par with the other good support user. So his 2 multi-hit skill, 3 to 6 hit spear win, has a 30% chance to restore boost point, and 30% mean you have 1.5 out of 5 chance to restore boost point every time. So you restore 1 boost point or 2 boost points on time for the average. And it's not that good even, because you restore 1 boost point, it's just a 6 hit, and you restore 2 boost point is not that super impactful. His priority 4-hit spear and 4-hit win AoE are better though, because compared to JP, they didn't have the damage up part, they only had the attack up and magic up part. But now they changed so that the attack up and magic up are now part of the skill, and that boost max you get an extra effect, which is damage up instead. You can use these 2 skills together to stack damage up to 30%, which is not bad, except one is magic and one is physical attack, and usually a team only focus on one of them, so you won't fully cap out the other one. But there's also one more problem with this skill, is that the damage up buff and the attack buff and the magic buff, none of them are extendable. So what does that mean when compared to someone like Nephti? Nephti, who got a similar buff skill, which at 5 Cheon point, she will grant everyone 30% attack and magic up, and also 15% damage up. And also, it's also from 2 to 5 turns, so the buff duration is extendable. You cast it once and you will get 5 turns of buff, while Rique over here, you have to cast it constantly because it's only 2 turns of buff. And also, 1 is spear, 1 is wind. Chances are the enemy is only weak to one of the element, so you would just do a 4-hit win probably, and the enemy is not even breaking the enemy shield, just to grant your entire team and to cap out the 30% damage up. So it's not really a good skill either. For the passive, the first one is passive attack up to 50% and also 20,000 damage cap up. So when it's come to buff cap like this, when it's go to 30% to 50%, from my experience of doing this, it is a noticeable buff, especially when someone kinda have it and you fully cap her stat and everything. She does a lot of damage. So yes, the 20% extra passive attack buff will have a visible impact on your damage. This other skill, which grants buff to the entire team based on your boost point, is only activated if Rique is in the front row, while other characters who can give 15% attack and magic up and also damage up and stuff like that, characters like Richard, Bargello, and Nia in the future, all of them can activate in the front row or back row, so you don't even have to use them. You don't have to have them out in the front on the break time. The passive is still activated. However, with the motion kit, you do need to have him out in front to get the passive activated. So you do want to get that 50% attack and magic up, the HP regen, the SP regen. You need to have him out in the front, and you need to have at least 3 boost points on him to have it activated, so you can't use your boost point that much either. So overall, it isn't that good. The first passive is good, but the rest kind of is not good to the point where you would not bring him at all. The ultimate is one good thing though, because I do like the animation of the alpaca rush. He summoned an alpaca card that he has and it just rushed to the enemy. Too bad it's a one-hit thing only though, and they did buff it so that the damage does scale off of his boost point, but it's a one hit, and Rique does not have any passive damage card beside that 10 to 20,000 passive. So you're gonna hit that 120k damage very easily. So it's not a good ultimate. Nice animation though, really nice animation, but it's just not a good ultimate because it's a one hit only. He isn't good. Rique was really bad in JP, and the change that he got in EN, the buff that he got, isn't enough. Like, I think if you want Rique to be to the point where you will play him be playable, the buff that need to correspond to his boost point need to be more stronger, or have his chance of restoring boost point on him like be more like consistent, because 30% is not consistent. You would rather have like 100% per hit, but then that would be a bit too, I guess, OP. Maybe they should have raised the chance to 50% or something. He's a character that is revolving around boost point, and he functions on boost point, but he does not have anywhere to give boost point to his other teammate. It's only for himself, and he does not have that many skills to make that good at that boost point to make him useful. I think if Rique has a skill that would give like 2 or 3 boost points to everyone else consistently, he would see play, but as of currently, even with his buff, he won't see play at all. And so therefore, it's fine to just skip him. There's a high chance that 100k kills is coming anyway, and kills is really good, just need to wait for his 6-star and torch point for him to be super useful.